Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about containers and the black magic that happens behind the scenes to make containers possible. Docker containers are by design isolated from the rest of the system. So I can't go and create some random stuff in a Docker container and see that random stuff on my file system. But what is all of this and how does Docker really achieve this black magic? So just a side note, this is going to be quite an involved topic. So if you're looking for getting started with containers and Docker in general, just click this link in the top right hand corner. Now, before we can talk about what magic is being done here, we need to find out who is the magician. Once upon a time, Docker was a big monolith that had all the components required to run containers all packaged up in one big library. This made Docker development slow and sluggish, but they wanted to be fast and nimble. So they took Docker and broke it down into more manageable modules, and from this, Containerd was born. And Containerd today has become the de facto standard in many cases for running containers. But that's not the end of the story. We haven't found out who the magician is yet. Different OSs come with different requirements for running containers. On Linux, that means Containerd runs a utility called RunC to run and manage containers. RunC is our magician, and much like the real world, even though RunC is doing all the real work of running containers, not many people have even heard of RunC. RunC is our unsung hero. Now RunC does many things, but from a high level, RunC creates and manages Linux namespaces. Linux namespaces are what creates the isolation required to make a container happen. There are many different namespaces, and RunC uses a bunch of them. Well folks, that covers part 1 of what a container is, the storytelling portion. In the next portion, we're going to be going over some practical examples of what that really looks like in the Linux file system. But in the meantime, while you're here, give a like, subscribe, and tell me what you think so far in the comments. And you can go ahead and meet me in the next video right here.